The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. The only way to do great work is to love what you do, believe you can, and you are halfway there. Keep going. The failure depends on what you do today. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of authenticity. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Your life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. The only person who can pull me down is myself, and I'm not going to let myself pull me down anymore. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you don't stop. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. If you want to achieve greatness, stop asking from permissions. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. The only thing standing between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that it's actually possible. In the world that is changing quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risk. Success is not the key to happiness. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decided to be. Your time is limited. Don't waste it. It's living someone else's life. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your thoughts. Success is not in what you have, but who you are. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. The person you says it cannot be done shouldn't interrupt the person who is doing it. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the the old, but on building the new. The best way to predict the future is to create it. If you want to lift yourself up, lift up someone else. Successful people do what unsuccessful people are not willing to do. The only thing standing between you and your goal is the story you keep telling yourself as to why you can't achieve it. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of authenticity. You miss 100% of shots you don't take. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts. If you change your thinking, you change your life. The only thing that stands between you and your dream is the will to try and the belief that is actually possible. The thought that you should be different than you are. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. The future depends on what you do today. The first step towards success is taken when you refuse to be a captive of our environment in which you first find yourself. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Do what you can with what you have and where you are. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack in will. I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust myself to always reach my destinations. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. The only person you should try to be better than is the person you were yesterday. The harder you work for something, the greater you will feel when you achieve it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Don't watch the clock, do what it does.